Hello, and welcome to the Pepperbird Magazine. Did you know that the Pepperbird Magazine has been in existence for over 25 years, and we're still going strong? I invite you to take an ad on our internet magazine, which is very, very useful during COVID days. So please, give us a call. We'll come and have a quick chat with you and video you and your business. Look at the number below.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Tony Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. Today is Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. Today is the Mexican Heritage Day, otherwise known as the Independence Day. So, to my brothers and sisters down in Mexico, happy Cinco de Mayo. From here, I go downtown to see what's happening in downtown. We always celebrate Cinco de Mayo in Rhode Island. And so I'll go down there and see what's happening, see what kind of news I can share with my people on the internet and throughout the world. Well, good morning, my people. Another day, let me put my so we can start the day with what we need to know and see. Number one, is ANC Alexander Cummings the man? Liberian people stupid or just acting stupid? This I want to know, because we got to be acting, okay? And my third point is, Diaspora Liberians, unity and collective efforts can save Liberia and Liberian people. Let me start my lesson. Is Alec Cummings the man? ANC Alec Cummings, is he the man? I want to know because you see my background. We go into darkness. We're returning to from whence we came. We're going back into darkness. When Uncle Pete of the CDC starts crying and calling on people because of the killing of the young children in Liberia. Liberia is turning into a vigilante state. Everybody got to have their own source of security and defense. Why? Because the president said we must use CCTV. And when you got people can't buy CCTV, and our people in the diaspora wasting too much time to take up collection to send to our people to buy CCTV to put on their zincs, we're left to the mercy of the criminals and the vandals and zogos. Now, just the other day, they killed a little baby, a young guy. I want to say baby, I mean a young kid, and nobody knew who killed him. Now his friends vowed to come back and kill anybody who's out after 8 o'clock in the night. So now the whole Dothan community, which is we as community, terrorized. Then the following night, the guy who they killed, his group came back with cutlasses walking through the town. And they saw this other young kid just coming from work, telling them he just coming from work. It was after 8, and they just chopped him up and left him there. Now our whole communities are terrorized because we're going back into darkness. Slipping into darkness. No, you remember that song? We're slipping right back into darkness. We're slipping back into darkness. Why? Because when law and order fail, cease to exist, it has to be replaced with something. People got to protect themselves. So you find out people forming gangs and vigilante groups to run after criminals, to protect themselves. So we're not going to war no more. No more civil war. We're just going to be bandits. Now Uncle Pete is crying. The same man who has been defending George Weah and all the nonsense going on in Liberia, he coming out there crying, telling people, we must call people in Liberia to tell them to stop, to do all kind of things. Who calling people? Who calling people? You remember a CDC, your party doing all the things. You scared to call your party and tell them to stop? I'm going to call them. Other people will call them for what? You sit in America and perpetuate all this ignorance, all this recklessness, all this criminal behavior in Liberia. Now when it comes to roost, when it comes to roost, you see, we can't help you. Where were you all this time when you're spewing all these things? This thing happening in Liberia right now with all the government officials. They're barring them from coming to America. All of them going to the airport and they're stopping them. And the part about it, all these useless men have everything evil to say about the Congo people. And they're living worse than the Congo people. All their families in America. What kind of indigenous government is this? What kind of government is this supposed to come and care for the indigenous people when they are living worse than the Congo people? They're more American than Americo-Liberians. What is this? This is insanity. I'm Americo-Liberian and all the native people coming here, got the children living in this country, and all my children in Liberia. But you see how things, that this is what they call, go read a book they call Animal Farm. This is Animal Farm. The pigs were the brains. And they kept using the horses and all the big animals to do stupidity. Then in the end, the pig made them overthrow the owners of the farm. And they took over. And the pigs started acting like the owners. Start making laws and things to get good things to be fat and grow healthy. They were talking about how the leaders are suffering them on the animal farm and all that. But go and read it. I read many similar stories. They got African version, they got the American version, but they're all animal farm, where somebody wanted to take over another group because they were depressing them, oppressing them, and working them to death. Then when they take over, the same intelligence in that big group that were telling them all the wrongs of the masters become the masters. And this is what happened to Akarius Gray and all of them now. They were preaching against everything against the Toba government. They overthrew the Toba government. They didn't get the chance. They got there. They flock all of them, put them in jail, kill some of them. They fought. Now we went to civil war. Then the other murderers emerged. Prince Johnson and Snow and all the other murderers emerged to fight for the country. Now this is what we're in now. The children of the murderers, all these other Zokos and Akarius Gray. Akarius Gray is Zoko. I know Akarius Gray. He's Zoko. Akarius Gray, all these Zokos are the big shot in government now because they're now fool that they native people to tell them, we the intelligent people, we'll take over, we'll change it, we'll punish people, we'll do this. Now they take over. They're the same people protecting Ellen, the queen who robbed Liberia. They're protecting her and her children. They're the same people not buy jet. No Congo man ever bought jet. They not buy their own jet. They say they're buying a country jet. We go put plane on cake and go have ceremony. The jet come for the country, but the president got jet. He flying around all West Africa like a playboy, sleeping with all the Hollywood, Jollywood, all the Fisi movie production places in Liberia. He's sleeping with all their women. Say he big shot. Bringing disrepute, disgrace, shame to Liberia and Liberian people. And we don't even know. We just sit and talk about, oh, look at that man. And the man is impoverishing our nation to live and support his Ghanaian, Nigerian, South African, Freetown women. What kind of president we got? What kind of country we got? And this one now we're going to get Elliot Cummings. Now, my problem with Elliot Cummings. We can't start over. Any president come and tell you we must start over. We must forget about the past. We will do corruption. We'll stop this. He's a liar. He's a damn stupid liar. And that Elliot Cummings is a stupid liar. Because when Elliot come and sit down before me and tell me we must start over, when we did the same thing during Toba time, it didn't work. We did the same thing during Dole time. We started all over. It didn't work. Then you come here with the stupid nonsense again from Coca-Cola Company telling me we must start all over. Is that how the world works? Mature leaders of country, you see all the stealing and all the killing, and you say we must forget it and start all over. Things will change. We must forgive the killers. We must forgive the murderers. Everything must be peaceful and nully and willy-dilly and nilly-tilly. And we must start over. I will slap Elliot Cummings over before him. I wanted to slap Elliot Cummings so bad. He sounded like a little rat. The people that rip our country off and the criminals still living in Liberia. And you don't want to punish them. You say we must forgive them and start all over. What the hell will you bring to us, Mr. Start all over? What you bring to us? You come to steal too, and when you leave, somebody else will come that dumbest stupidness and tell us to start all over. I am native in America, Liberia. That's why I don't waste time to curse you native people, because you're making me shame. You're bringing shame and disgrace to me. I'm part native. And that's why my people can, one group of the American Liberians can call me country. Because I'm part native. And they know I can't let my native people suffer because I'm conscious. I ain't gotta go wear bomb wall and put stick all in my nose and all in my ear and put shot all in my ear to say I'm African. I'm not stupid like you people. I am not stupid. Why I go and dress like a damn animal for? To prove I'm African? Why I gotta swim in the dirty water and drink some voodoo water and all that kind of thing to prove I'm African? I ain't gotta do that. Everybody got their damn religion. I got my religion. And my religion from a tribe you don't know. We're from the comeback tribe. The tribe you're enslaved. We are the enslaved comeback tribe. We not do juju. We not do voodoo. We believe in Jesus Christ. The Jesus. Jesus. That our part they call Jesus. But you see some of our people now lose their minds. They're going to juju. Ellen, Sally, all of them going to juju. They got this spell over Liberia. Thinking it will save her. It ain't going to save you, Ellen. Y'all can go to any juju place. Use any damn juju. I come in with Jesus Christ. I tell you with you. I tell you with that deception. When people can sit down with me and tell me Jesus Christ not the Son of God, do I look like an idiot? A man with a law degree is a Christian. Then you come and tell me Jesus Christ not the Son of God. Do you think I'm a child? Do you want to disrespect me? That's disrespect. You disrespect my intelligence. You disrespect my degree. You disrespect who I am. Who the hell are you to tell a man like me that Jesus Christ is not the Son of God? I'm educated far more than you. I studied the Bible. I studied Christianity. And I chose Jesus Christ. Then you come and tell me he's not the Son of God. Who the hell are you? What you know? You see, when people talk about Jesus Christ, they come with this mundane or the earthly interpretation of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ told you his kingdom is not of this earth. And if you dumb people can't understand it, you call him a liar. But you're not a liar. There are three paths to the one God. You have the Jews. You have the Christians. You have the Muslims. Those are the three paths. And we have to choose. You can choose among those paths. Because there is but one God. And these three paths are the only paths to that one God. But you got to follow the tenets. And Jesus Christ is the only God that gives me the easiest tenet. It's not easy when you look at it. It's not easy. Jesus' road seems easy, but it's not easy because before he comes to you, you got to truly demonstrate that you understand what his teachings are and mean. If you don't understand it, you ain't going to get Jesus' blessing. You can pray all day. You can fall on your head. You can turn upside down. You can starve for 50 days. You can walk through the waters upside down. You will never get saved. Because that's not how Jesus worked. You got to meet the challenge and have love in your heart. You got to meet the challenge and forgive. You got to meet the challenge and look to Jesus for grace. That's how it works. If you don't pass Jesus Christ's test, you ain't getting it. You can wear all the crosses you want to wear. You see me, I don't wear cross or anything. I wear my little African, my little Jamaican beads, and they're not voodoo beads. I wear the beads because an old Jamaican woman put it around my neck herself. We went to her store, and she took it out. She said, let me put this around your neck. This is from me to you. And that's why I don't take it off. Because it was free, and it was from the heart. So I keep it on. Okay? And I don't wear any other jewelry or anything because those other jewels don't matter to me. What it matter to me? It don't matter to me. One time it did. But when you cross the trench, it don't matter to you no more. It doesn't. And that's when you understand the depths of your belief, the depths of your understanding. And if you don't have that depth, if you're just superficial right on the top, you will never experience the grace of Jesus Christ. And this is what Elder Cummings brings to me. Because he's lukewarm. He's on the top. He has no essence. He's cheap. Tell him Rodney Chesson says so. Because when you come and see all the despair and devastation in my country, all the stealing and all the lucid killing, then you come and tell me I'm going to forget about all of that. Don't punish those people. Because this is why our country cannot change. Because everybody started anew. And we can't start anew. We got to go back and flog people. Put people in jail and let them know that we ain't going to start over. When you're stealing for us, we're coming for you. Start over. Do I look like a damn dummy? And that's why my own educated people can't stand me. Because I'm not speaking the language they want to hear. I'm not speaking the starting over. I'm not speaking the for peace sake. I'm not speaking the, let leave it alone, man. No, Rodney Chesson not speaking that. And I will not speak it. Because it is unchristian. It is unjust. It is unfair. It is unconstitutional. And we will not start over. To hell with Elder Cummings, an idea of starting over. He can't lead my country. We're not starting over to save Ellen Salif and her children. No. Let me tell you, I've been in this Congo thing for so long. This Congo and country thing is among the American Liberian too. And I am at the center of it. They all not speaking to me. They all not calling me because they think they will force me to follow Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. I am not following Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Go ask my mom about me. They ain't forcing me to do nothing I don't want to do. It is corrupt, it is evil, and I ain't doing it. So if you want to follow Commander Chesson to the truth and light, you'll follow me. Because our Liberian society is corrupt from the head to the toe. And that the Congo people and Ellen Johnson and my people still doing this corruption thing. It got to cease and desist. My country is my country. I am indigenous. I am Congo. And I understand where I stand. And my Congo people, you mess with me, I will curse you. My native people, you mess with me, I will curse you. And you can't stand before me and tell me bullshit. I got my military boots now. I will start kicking people left and right so you can know what this my steel toe boost on my foot for. Where I went to the military for, so we can stop all these stupid shenanigans. Revenge. I come into revenge against wickedness. I come into revenge against corruption. I come into revenge against the killing and the stealing from my people with impunity. Somebody got to bring justice, law, and order to my country. And I'm not relenting. I'm not submitting to you evil people. My people of the Republic of Liberia are indigenous and Congo people. I ain't got no other people. So you better pay attention to me because I will fuck fools. I will fuck you people. And I will not hesitate because my country got to change. I ain't going back to start over. Nothing. I tired starting over. I tell you useless rogues and murderers talking about start over. We ain't starting over. My young children, even if I don't make it, even if I die tomorrow or die next week, no starting over. No starting over. We got to punish Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her children. We got to punish every damn rogue from 26 to today, 2006 to today. People can just come and rob our country from time again. Then at the end, their cousins come and tell us we must start over. People who sit in the country and see the illicit corruption and stealing and wickedness and didn't say nothing. They see people come sit to us and tell us we must start over. We start over, our country will get worse. Our country will get worse. Our country will get worse. Our country will go down to the damn dirt and dogs. We already near the dirt and dogs now. We'll reach it and pass it and go down to the mountain in the ground or something. But we can't continue on this trend. Start over. Look at me behind me. Death. That's all we got. Death, death, death. And we are in the eyes of death. This cult. We can't go on like this. So that's my first lesson. If we see all these things going on, my people, if we see our people dying like this and we in the diaspora exposed, well, we're not exposed to good government no more. I know what happened in America here. So we ain't got no example no more. You're going to be exposed to Commander Chesson teaching because the Americans not let us down, man. Our own fathers and captains and slave masters gone berserk. They're confused about diversity. That's diversity got Mitch McConnell and the whole American Republican system confused. Because they just thought they were going to stomp on black people forever. Now black and white people standing up and saying, no, 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 we can't go through this. Our futures cannot be separated in this new millennium. No, our futures got to be collective. Got to be unified as Americans. We can't walk into the new light condemning the Chinese, condemning the Africans, condemning everybody that live in this country. We'll never survive. The information world is too vast today. We're not surviving. No matter how the white masters try to change everything, no matter how great you build the military, you can't change it because you broke the system. You broke it. And because you never wanted diversity. You wanted to be captives. And you can't live like that in a eternal Christian world under the name of Jesus Christ banner. You can't say you're Christian, that you want control people, that you want dominate things. That's not Christianity. Go read your Christianity that Jesus Christ shared. He shared his food, he shared his life, he shared everything. And if you are part of a community of people, say Christians, and you're not sharing, you want to enslave your other Christians, you go out of your way to do it, you think your country will survive? It can't survive long. As more and more black people become real Christians, not depending on the African voodoo. Black people everywhere use voodoo. Hispanics everywhere use voodoo, many of them. So don't think you utter the roots when you come to America. These people use the same voodoo in America here. They use the same Santeria. Once they are Africans, I don't care what, they can look white, they can look black, they can look blue. If they come from Africa, they're using voodoo or juju. That's the African style. So we have to decide among ourselves. Does African mean we can't be Christian? I don't think so. Does African mean the white man our enemy? No. It doesn't mean that either. Because slavery was a practice. It was an accepted practice of the time. All of us being slaves, one time or another, for one group of people or another. It's just that this is the time a massive race of people have been enslaved. Why? Because we're blind. We're blind. We're not looking at development. We're looking at trade routes. We're looking at education. We're looking at a civilized society, bringing our people from the wilderness into the city. Those are the things we're concentrating on when the white man came. They had already surpassed all of those stages. So they came with the guns and Christianity, which were their gods. And they're true. Christianity is a true God. Or as they wouldn't have captured Africa. Who do you think captured Africa? Just the white man? No, it was his God too. It was his God. So they have a strong God. Very strong God. It's not our place to condemn. Our place to find strong gods. Because from Africa, that don't mean if my God is weak, my God is not strong like the other God. And I see the God is strong. I can choice. Why would I want to worship a weak God when I know my God has been beaten for 400 years? We have been under the white man rule for 400 years. The man practicing his Christianity and coming to us in Jesus' name, and we've been getting flogged over and over. Then we're saying we don't believe in Christianity. All the damn African nations are part of the Commonwealth. All of them say the president, the king, they did that. Then when they go before the white people, they got to genuflect and kiss the queen and bow down on the floor before the queen and do the queen's subjects. You're useless people. You're deceitful. You're deceitful. Then you'll say African power, more power than the white man power. Are you stupid? That's why I'm asking you, are you stupid or you're only acting stupid? The black man has now conquered the white man today. We still talking about the white man. Oh, they will kill us. Or they will do this. You know how they did this? Or you know, we are inferior. And you better face the damn fact. Our gods are inferior. Our gods cannot beat the white man gods. Our gods cannot counter the deceitfulness of the white man gods. Our gods are petty players and slaves to the white man God. Are you joking? Look at our leaders. You can't even trust one black man to keep a secret. You can't trust one black man to stay with his people. You give him 50 cents, 25 cents, you break away and sell his people for cornbread, for donut, for candy. They will sell each other. We have done it from time immemorial. We are not loyal to each other. We don't know what loyalty means, man. Yo, come on, man. Stop bullshitting me. Huh? What has the black man done for each other? We sold each other all through. Even right now, some black people in Africa are proud to be subjects of the queen. They're free, independent men. Why? Because they don't trust their own African leaders. They say, oh my God, other people there. You get it, and they will just steal. Let's go to the white man. Then they come to the white man. They say, oh, Mr. White Man, we got our juju, but your God is great. We worship you and your God, but we still want to keep our little juju. We'll play with Santeria. We'll play with Mumbo Jumbo. We'll play with Voodoo Cha-Cha-Cha. We'll play with Kiki La Lolo. All the kind of things we'll play with them. But we don't want your God. We just want to worship you. Oh, Mr. White Man. What you want me to do today? What you want Africa to do today? Tell me. I'll go kill the whole African Union. I would tear them apart. I would make them slaves. They would fall on their knees. I would grab Liberians. I would chop them up. Then we'll go to Ghana with, hit the Ghana with a thing. Then we'll go to Sierra Leone and slap those damn Sierra Leone. Then we'll go to, we'll not touch the Arabs. The Arabs will kill us, so we're scared of the Arabs. When they say, oh, you're African, we'll send Boko Haram. Oh, Boko Haram, no, don't send Boko. Oh, yeah? We'll send Fasi Halasata. Oh, don't send Fasi. No, they turn the damn African Union to some little fun group of Arabs, African Arabs. You see? So there's no hope for us. Even in Liberia, we act stupid over petty change. We kill each other over change. We destroy our nation over petty change. So why you want to kill George Weah for now and put this other useless Cummings who won't start all over? We are stupid. Or we acting stupid. Something wrong with us. So I don't know now. First we should be acting stupid. I don't know if we cross over now to actuality. But we can't be acting stupid all our lives, man. What that fire and smoke behind us, the skunk on the stick, reminding us of where we've been before. And we're still acting stupid. We're still acting stupid. We're still killing each other. We're still eating each other. We still think human beings' lives worth nothing. Because when people just chop people up and kill people like that, don't you know that's a life? Do you know that's a life that other people love and connected to and even depend on? And you take somebody's life from them without any consideration of the plight of that person? We can't do this all the time. We do it all the time, man. We do it from time immemorial. You know, we keep acting stupid. Is that a juju thing? Confusing us? Because every tribe got their own juju. We have 16 tribes. The 16 tribes have their own gods. Sub-gods, junior gods, minor gods. We got so many damn gods in Africa, man. It's confusing. It's killing. And nobody wants to accept the real life God, Jesus Christ. They think he's not African. He's not African, but he's strong. He's stronger than African gods. Y'all ask your juju gods, why 400 years we still serving the white man and they can't beat the white man? We act like dummies. The white man control us mentally and spiritually and intellectually. Then y'all say y'all want be independent. You want to have your own country and nation. You can't handle that thing. That's why all the presidents in African countries go to the Commonwealth to take instruction on how to lead their country or how to rule their people. All these Commonwealth people are just all your African presidents, you'll get together, go to Commonwealth for your meeting and instructions of how to lead your nation, yeah? Because how can I sit down with these people here, man? They say the president of the nation, then they are not Commonwealth again. We say that we thought that they got to go sit to the White Queen and general flag before they can get the instruction. Are you stupid or are you just acting stupid? You're killing us all. You're African men, you're killing us. And look at the stupid thing. We're not enough African men. They're killing each other. Women can stay in the house, they can be outside, but not African men after 11 o'clock will come and kill our own men. That's why we have no men to fight for us. We got so gays. Now that's why you bring gay right for food. Because you deserve it. You're like running around in panties and dresses and hair dye and all kind of things that you're forte. Then you're dressed like to kill people and drink their blood. Like you're men, women. Ellen Johnson selling battalions. Robert selling children. All of you in that thing. All of you. Because you ain't got no men in Liberia no more. You know, men running away from me and they can't see themselves no Liberia. Then they will act like I'm going to join them and follow Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and that bunch. I can't do that. That Congo country thing got to cease to exist in Liberia. It's not happening in our country. We just bring in rogues. We say we Congo people will own the land. Then one person in the family will just rob, and we say that Congo country thing. No, I ain't want to do that shit. I'm backing away from you Congo people. This is disgusting. This is useless. This is an abomination to Christianity. You can't just come and steal our thing and say, oh, we steal it from the Congo people, we steal it from the Congo country people. They do the same damn thing. We can't do this thing to our country. Steal don't make God laugh. It makes him piss off and make us go down, not knowing that we are useless, evil people. Well, let me go to my third lesson now, because it's evident that we either stupid or we acting stupid. There's no way other than the fact. This is the fact. We are either stupid or we acting stupid. So if you're acting stupid, people can see through you. You need to wake the hell up and start acting like sensible people. So let me go to my third point. It's because of my first 2 points that our country can't grow. And our country will not grow. We can't want to start over all the time. We've been in existence for 173 years. We started over in 1980. We forgave everybody. They said they killed everybody, did everything. They said, okay, let's start over. Went through all the interim governments, everything. Ellen was the starting over point. Excuse me. We started over under Ellen. 12 years of Ellen starting over. Our country is bankrupt. Our country is totally bankrupt. And the war and everything started, the coup and everything started because we didn't punish people. We kept on with it for peace sake, for peace sake. Oh, you just leave it alone, man. It will not happen again. All of us died. 300,000 people died nearly from that war. It was more than 250,000. We died from Ebola in the process of recovering from the war. And we still haven't learned. Now Ellen took our country after stealing her part of money and gave it to the native people to steal their own. George we are finished stealing her own now. They want to take it and give it to Ellen Cummings, who would say let's start all over again because he wasn't part of the fray. He was, because he was in Liberia under Ellen. He didn't say nothing. He didn't have to work for the government. He won't lead us. He was in Liberia for nearly 12 years. He was running his party around. Not once did I hear Ellen come condemn Ellen. Not one. Not once. Ellen come here scared of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Then he come here, he want to ramrod us off the cabooses and talking about we must start all again. Ellen come and need me to haul him over my knees and spank him like a little dirty boy he is. Like a little short dirty boy he is. Just pull that little, yank that little thing over my leg. And just, you boy, you think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? Fuck that little boy and just throw him off my knees. Yeah, acting stupid with our country. Man, people in the diaspora sending thousands and thousands of dollars to people in Liberia. That don't worth nothing. What don't worth nothing? And you got to respect people that Herod casted them, man. They may buy 100 bags of rice for the Muslim in Liberia, his group. They're building water pumps all over the place. That's putting your money where your mouth is. And the rest of the people just talking. You know, the man is putting his money where his mouth is. So he can say some of the bullshit he want to say. And y'all can't talk about it. Because he's doing what he can do. The rest of you are just talking, don't know how to lead, nothing. Not even bullfrogs. Now I'm tired with that. Because if we got a sense, like educated men and women, we're not being in this country suffering, sending money individually to Liberia, when we can collectively come together, find a collective leadership of honest people, and raise some serious money for Liberia, and direct the development in Liberia. Set up payment plan for people living here that will go run our program. So we pay them, not the Liberian government, because the Liberian government can't pay them to the standard we may be able to pay them. We can pay people $60,000. We can pay people $70,000. Nobody's going to go pay you $15,000 to do the chicken feed work. No, You get $60,000, you're running a whole complex like the JFK. You're running a whole foundation. So it's not a small thing to say you want to go home and be paid big money. No. And if we're sending people from the diaspora to Liberia, they're coming from America. They're going to work in a situation that people from America will support them. And we got access to grants. We got access to many ways of making money, parties, fundraising, different things we raise money and support Liberia. We can bring our whole community together once a year in one state to celebrate our Independence Day. Like we should do with the soccer, the football, all of that. Then we have a dance at night. And it's strictly to donate to Liberia. Everybody just give money. Whether you want to eat or not, just give money to Liberia once a year. Come with all your money. There will be everything there. Everything you want will be there. Just donate. And let's have an honest team that will take care of this money, because it's not for us. It's for our country, our people. And we'll collect all that money and put it together and see what we can do in Liberia. Because we depend on our Liberian government, our people will die. We depend on Liberian government, our people will die. The same thing Casa they're doing, we can do it on a major scale. And Casa doing the thing on a small scale. But we need to form a big diaspora group that will do it on a major scale, that will not be political. No politics in it. They're raising money. Just raising money for our country. So when we think on ourselves as leaders of our country, when we think ourselves as patriots of Liberia, living in the diaspora, we have to understand that God brought us here for a purpose. Because our people in Liberia are too corrupt. And the only way we can change our Liberian people is for us in the diaspora to do things in Liberia that will show our Liberian people that the government is weak. We will bring projects that the government will never even think about. We can bring so much activities in our country. Our country it will look like America, but it will not be America, because we have standards for our people. Disciplinary standards for our people. We ain't going to run amok on the Commander Chesson. No. We're going to have standards for our children and for our people. So we may look like the world, but when you enter Liberia, you are in Liberia, where Liberian law and standards rule. Every other foreign BS out the window. Only the best things in Liberia for me and my children. So when we get to that stage where we are conscious of what we need, what we have, and everything can be in Liberia, but everything got to be orderly. You can have your red light district. You can have your fun district. Nobody will restrict it. But those are areas that are in the public eye. You can put it on good streets and everything. But they will be hidden in areas that our children not be allowed to go to, certain age groups. And we got to be the guides of our society. Why? Because it takes a village to raise a child. So my diaspora people, I've been talking this thing for long, and I keep talking it. We can make a difference in our country. Our difference can be so impactful that the government will have to change from corrupt to a wholesome, functioning governmental apparatus. The time of the Liberian people is now. My class is done. So I just hope you understand why I'm talking about a trade topic. Cummings is not desirous because he wants to start over. We started over so long. There were third or fourth time started over. We started over after Fernando Poo. We started over after the first Cummings. We started over before Ellen Johnson Sally became president. After our Civil War, we started everything over. Now, yeah, Alec Cummings, after 12 years of starting over a new system, he come and tell us we must start over again. We must forget about corruption. We must forget about the stealing. We must forget about the devastation of our economy and the destruction of the lives of our children and start over. Bullshit. Have a good day. Aluta. Continue on. Hey, is it there? Let me see if I can play my song again. Oh, yes, it's jamming. Put them to shame. Put them to shame. Put them to shame. Put them to shame. Where's my car? Put them to shame. Oh, hey. Make them shame, Jesus. Have a good day, my people.